Hey friends, welcome to another unboxing. We'll be doing an installation too on this 76-inch shower doors here. These things are pretty heavy, so it's over, I think, what, 192 pounds. So we're just gonna try to open this up here. Okay. All right. There's that. Okay. Let's see what part opens up here. Some decent packaging here. I don't see a seam on this to open this up. Weighs quite a bit. I'm just gonna cut the cardboard, I guess. Okay, fragile, handle with care. Well, one notch wasn't enough. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're in, kind of. Okay. All right. Okay. Installation instructions. Hardware. Okay, decent wrapping job here. All right, there's one of the hardware boxes. Nice. That didn't really do anything. Okay. Looks like these are the handles for the door there. Okay. Number 5s. Oh. That's what I Forgot the hacksaw. All right, so this is the bottom portion. Here's the top beam. I guess that's pretty sturdy. It's got to hold 200 pounds, so it feels pretty strong there. Enough tape in here. Okay. Oh, nice little mounting template for the floor, pilot hole. Those little guys are hopefully, they're just in there. A little baggy on those guys. I hope that didn't come out. There's one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. What is happening? Okay. So there's a couple of those little inserts are missing apparently, maybe. Hopefully they're all in the box there. Okay. Those shouldn't be too bad. Whoa. It's pretty solid mounting template, screw and pilot hole location. Okay, so this gives you a nice template here for that. These go on the edge of the doors, and now the doors. Okay, please remove the corner guards. Just wonder how heavy these doors are. It's got actually wood in here. Okay. Oh, they're not that bad. Okay, so we're gonna transport these into the room there. So we got the hardware and then these two glass doors now, and then we're gonna go take this into the bathroom there and get it set up, I think. Or maybe we'll just leave the glass doors here, go ahead and install this, and then we can come back and get the doors in there. Okay. All right, friends. So we had to make sure that this portion was wide enough. So the previous one we had in there wasn't. So we pulled that out and put this in. So that's in there, and put some caulking in there. It looks really good. Okay. Now we've measured the 2 dots here. This is going to be our halfway point, and put this template that they gave us right on there, nice and straight on this. And then I'm going to just put these drill 2 screws right there. Now it's calling for us to put these in. I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to drill, this is like a PVC, so I'm going to drill a little pilot hole for the PVC, and then I'm going to drill this into there, and that's going to hold this portion right here. So let's do that. Okay, so here we are. Now this one's gonna go through here. Let me get that as close as possible to right dead center. Okay. 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 That should be good. Now we're just going to set this right there. And screw those in. Do we have a Phillips head screwdriver you can grab, please? Oops. That's gonna go, well, maybe it'd be easier if I drop it like that and then line those up. There we go. Okay. All right, so we just screw these in. And this isn't really like load bearing or anything, so we can just screw it in there. And should just keep, the screws are enough to just keep that from moving around. So okay. There's that. All right. Step one. Okay, using this template they provided me, I put this on the wall here. Made sure to line up my things, and we got our holes right there. Okay, now we just need to do this on the other side and get some of those inserts right there, and we'll put those in there. All right, there's one, and these are, I used a 5/16 tile drill to now we probably need a hammer or something to pound this in there. I got the top one in, and then we make sure that this is going to go in at least far enough for that. So that's enough, and you have to drill past that, and then you can insert your thing in there and tap it in. Now we'll do the other two holes. All right, so we have the other two right in there now, and these two on the side here. Simply run our thing up next, and we have that kind of centered down there, and that the middle of that right there should line up with these holes here with your template, and like using like a laser. Well, we didn't have a laser, so I measured from the edge here to the middle and use the template to measure also from this tile, which was a nice line that we had to this off of the template they gave us. And now I should have a good level and even platform to go across here. Okay, now we're taking our mounting bracket with the screws provided, and we will put that right in there. I had to find my screwdriver. Okay, so get my screwdriver going here. And there we go, put that through there, and I'm just gonna start screwing that in. Just like that. Get the other one, and get those in there first, get them through a little bit, and then screw it in the rest of the way. Okay. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Make sure that's level. Okay, before I tighten it all the way, get my level on here and Make sure that's good. See here, this way a little bit. All right, there's that one. That just happened. Okay. Oops. Goes this way a little bit. Okay. Solid. All right. Now we're going to go to the other side and do the other one. Okay, same thing with this side. Get all of our screws in there first. Top one. Screw that in a bit. And get our other one in here. There we go. Screw this out about 95% of the way. Almost till it's snug. And then we'll level it off as much as possible. Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay. Now we take our level, put that on the bottom there. Whew. Is a little bit, there we go. Actually, you can correct it though. Just simply give a little bit of a twist here. And these things will tighten down. Get a little bit of a leeway in there on these. So, there we go. There's a little bit of leg wiggle room on these. So you could tighten them down. There. Okay, I think actually. Oh wow, okay. So even they were a little bit off, if it is a little bit off, just kind of twist it, and it's got almost like probably like maybe a 5% either way that you can get it on there and then tighten it down and have it level. So. Okay, I think that is actually the hardest part. Drilling through that tile was a dream there. All right, here we go. Okay, now we're cutting through. We've measured, and now we're cutting through this. Want me to go?
Yeah.
My turn?
Nah.
All right. Use a hacksaw to cut through the point that we measured it off from the center, from the inside of that little bracket we just put on. Every time you hit that, you're moving this thing off. Every time you hit it, you're moving it off. All right, you're not, here, let me spell you here. My turn. My turn.
I got it.
It's not doing anything.
It's done. So close. How is crap not done yet? Oh, it's right there. Right there, Dad. See if I go there.
I didn't. Hang on, I'm not on. I'm literally not.
I haven't moved.
I'm not on there yet. Every time you hit it, you're knocking us off. There's like no power, push down from the top. There we go, getting a good bite on it. This better, I better have measured right.
She did. We gotta cut like a millimeter off. It's gonna be the worst thing ever.
I think it might be.
Yeah, I think I got it.
It's not, or else you just pull it off of there. Just cut through it. You want me to get it?
No! Not expensive by 3 millimeters of metal.
It's really starting to hurt my foot a little bit.
Your foot?
Yeah.
Womp.
All right, let me do it. How about?
How about what?
Oh, get a second wind. He's doing it.
Alright, no, this has to be done. No.
All right.
What is left?
Here, I got it.
No!
Don't worry. Go ahead and stand on that. I'll finish this thing off in no time.
I mean, every time you hit it.
You were, I think you were literally just a little corner. You had all.
Yeah, I think I was old bad.
All right, this better fit. Or we're gonna have a problem. Oh, watch out, it's sharp.
Yeah.
Some burrs on there. All right, now we just gotta make sure that this fits. So we'll just slide it up on here. Just like that. There we go, okay. All right, take these little guys, make sure those little screws aren't down all the way, and we're gonna slide that in the upper portion here. Just like that. And then we'll screw those, tighten those down, all right there, and make sure that locks into place. All right, friends, so this little thing comes off right here. And it's just as the top part, this unscrews. And this is the nice covering there. Okay, and this right here, this is obviously going to be on the inside. This is going to be the inner door, so I took that little rack off, carried my door in. If you don't have one of these, then I definitely recommend the suction cup here. Definitely 2 people. It's pretty heavy, so I was able to carry it with the suction cup, but it's not really a lot. You can grip it from the sides, but the suction cup really helps out. So I took this off. This just unscrews right here, and then put it through the holes in the top of the glass right there. So obviously my rail is right here, and those are gonna run on the rail, and then this part is on the back side of the shower side. It's on the inside. Okay, that being done, now I'm going to put this rack back on here, and because I got my door on the inside now, just slide that right on there. And I probably don't need to, but I don't foresee me having to take this off again. So now I'm going to slide these on there and tighten these up. Okay, just got the 4 little screws on there, and that's just going to ensure that this isn't really going to slide around. This thing can't really come out any of there anyway, so not too worried about this being super tight or anything. This is drilled into the tile and the studs behind there, so I think it's fairly sturdy. Okay, same thing with this one. Just slide that under there. And now kind of just screw those down a little bit. Okay, there's one. Other side. There's one there. Yeah, we were in late working on that, and then my son had to go do his job. Okay, so I'm gonna put this bottom part, try to feed it into this bottom rail, and while I'm putting this on there too. So I thought it'd be easier, I think, to move this onto this side to hold it. So here it goes. Now, other than a piece of styrofoam here, I'm just gonna slide it over here. This is one of the pieces of packing styrofoam this came in. So that's just gonna limit the amount I actually have to lift this thing. Okay, so as you can see, this thing grips on really nice here. So I should, hypothetically, just be, oops, gently, ever so gently, lift this up onto there, and it should be good. Okay, so here we go, we're up. Okay. Oh wow. Right. That is in the track there. Very smooth. Okay, step one there. Now these can be adjusted a little bit if necessary. At the top here, this can be turned around. Just show you guys here on this one. This, if you unscrew this, then that part in there, that little part can rotate around. So it gives you about, a 1/4 inch, maybe, to raise or lower it if your thing's off a little bit. So that was better than I dared hoped. So let's get the other door on here, shall we? All right, well, I just gotta get this other door on here. So, that, outside, inside. Okay. Okay, got my thing on the other side here. And I think I'll just bring this glass in here. There we are. Let's see if I can turn this around or not. Okay. Let's see if I have enough room. I think I do. Let's see if I can just slide this maybe. I think. Let's rotate this and get that side in first. Okay. Set this on the track a little bit. Okay. Okay. Whee! I think that we're okay there. Those are both on there now, sliding nicely. I think that's the hard part, is lifting that. They're pretty heavy, but we managed to get it done there. Okay, so I'll take this off. All right, so now I can just kind of adjust those a little bit. It seems to be fine. That was the difficult part. And we'll go on to the next step here. I'm just screwing these caps on the outsides here after we've put those on there. So this can just go over there. So it makes it look nice and clean. Just hand screw those on there. Okay, now we can remove these corner guards. Okay. Definitely some nice packaging on these, keep it nice and safe. So I'll go ahead and remove the rest of those. Oh, right, next step, I'm just installing these in the holes there right below that. So this is just gonna unscrew right here. And it's gonna go up underneath there. And it's going to keep that from rolling around too much and coming off the track. So just want it right up underneath there. There's that. And we got a couple more to do here. Okay, it's easier from this other side. All right. There's nothing there. And these can be adjusted too, so it's a little bit at an angle. Wherever you want that to be under there. A little higher or lower based on how high this is up. All right. And now we put in this one here. Same thing. Just unscrewing this little plastic part on one side, plastic part back on the other side, and then this metal part one underneath that. There we go. And one more to go. Right here. Okay. And then just unscrew this in here like this. I'm just hand tightening these, so I don't think they need to be super tight. They're basically there to help so the door doesn't come off the track there. There we go. All right, and we'll go on to the next step here. All right, now we'll put on the shower handles here. So just unscrew these end parts here. It's got a little plastic on either, so make sure the plastic is on either side of the glass when you screw it back in. So there's that. And there's this one here, so unscrew that. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go this side first. Okay, don't want it all the way tight yet. We'll get my other one in place there. Before I do that, okay, now we can screw that one in. That's not tight there. All right, screw that in a little tighter. There we go. Go to the other side, tighten that up. There we are. Okay, now we just need handles on the other side. So just simply repeat the process there. From this side, I believe. It's not gonna go on this side, is it? No, I don't think so. It's gonna go on the other side, yeah? Let me double check here. All right, so the other handle goes on the inside here. And let's get that, screw that in a little bit. I forgot to unscrew this side, so take that off. Alrighty, almost done with this, so that's not too bad. As the drilling through the tile was probably the most difficult part. It was just because it was higher up and it was difficult to drill into there. You had to apply some pressure. Tile's pretty hard, obviously, so not easy to drill into it. Okay. That's running pretty smooth on there now. Well, let's see what else we got to do here. Oh, we're just going to put these on the shower sides, the sides of each door. This simply just goes on over there and just kind of press it on. Should fit perfectly. I'm just going to line it up here with the top and just work our way down here, hopefully. See how well, maybe if I just start it at an angle. There we are. Okay, let's see if that's gonna go on there. There we are. Just want to make sure that's perfectly level there. I'll top. There we go. Then try to press this on there. Okay. There we are. There we go. It's a snug fit, so just go easy and slow. Work your way down, pressing that on there. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to maintain a little bit of control on here so I don't. There we go. There we go. Just slowly work our way down there. It's only pretty snug. Of course. There we are. And just keep pushing slowly all the way down. And that's a pretty good workout, this thing. I'm just trying to push with my thumb, but maybe, oh, there we go. Yeah, the heel of the hand definitely works a little better. I was just trying to push it with my thumb. That's a lot of pressure on your thumb. So heel of the hand, press it on while I'm pulling from the other side there. That's definitely a lot easier. Okay. Trying to work smarter, not harder here, if possible. There we go. And this should center as it goes on there. All right. Get that the rest of the way on there, I guess. All right. So just a little bit more here. And just kind of pressing it on there. Sorry, I can't really give you a great view of this. Just working it on there. Okay, so that should be good all the way up and down there. And that should make a nice little seal here. Now, if this isn't level, then we'll have to level that off later, okay? Now that has to go on all four of those right here. So we'll just press those on all of them. And I'll be right back. Okay friends, so here we go, vinyl port here. I took this rubber part off that just slides in here, and then I measured the distance from this to this, and from this to the other side there. Okay, and then just measure from here to that distance on either side as well, and then we're going to cut it off. So you want to make sure that this is in the middle, measure your distances from this to the walls, and then make sure you measure the distance and then cut those. Don't just cut off of one end. So you got our holes right here too. So, okay, so we're going to go cut this now. I have marked it right there and also right here. And so we're going to go cut this. Should be a lot easier than the other part. We'll be right back. Okay friends, now that we have cut this down to size, we have a little bit of excess there. We've slid this in there, and so we're just going to cut that out. I'm going to push it down a little bit and then cut it so it'll kind of pop back out just a hair. There we go. A little bit, this is a little flexible, so we can have a little bit sticking out and push that in. It's just going to go into the wall that much more. Okay, so now we're going to apply, I've already set this down on the track here, and where these holes were I marked out, so I'm going to pre-drill 2 little holes where those are. I marked them with a pen on our baseboard there, and then we're going to put caulking down here, and then we'll place this in where it needs to go. So I'm going to drill those holes real quick. Be right back here. Okay, so I'm using Premium kitchen and bath adhesive and sealant. This has got a microband in it too for showers, tubs, and stuff like that. So you want to use a good sealer here so you don't have to worry about mildew and stuff like that on here. So on this bottom portion here, we're going to run a bead of caulking the entire length of this. Okay, so here we go. Helps if you turn this over. There we are. And I'm going to make sure this is a continuous bead and there's no break in it that would cause water to be able to get through here. And I'm running this right down the middle basically, so when we smush it down a little bit, it's going to cover up that nicely. Ooh, it's coming out. Yeah. Not the straightest bead I've ever run here, but my hand's shaking. All right. Okay. Whoa. Wow. That was a special one. And just around the hole there, I'm going to put a little bit. Okay, and this is going to butt up next to this too. So I'm going to put a little bit right there. I guess maybe along the bottom here, just a little bead. I don't want it to get around there, so I'm just going to run a bead of caulking around that. There we go. Okay, so I'll turn that and pull it out. Okay. All right. Now, here we go. So that's good. Now we're going to, this part's going to go up against there like this. It should go flush against that. So here we go. Kind of go in from the top if I can and kind of come down on there so that, where's my hole? All right, there I think. Okay, it's gonna go there and have two screws somewhere. There they are, these ones right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in our little pre-drilled hole there. Hopefully that hole should be right about there somewhere. And it is. This is going to hold that down nicely. Okay. Okay. And then we have this one over here, so that's in place securely. And we want to make sure this one is also right where it needs to be. So there's that. And screw this one down. Just hold that stripping back just a hair, and then screw that in. Okay. pretty good. Now that weather stripping, since we did pull it back a little bit, it's got nice and tight against the sides here. So we cut that a little bit longer, and now that's making a nice seal right there. Okay, I think that's right where we want it to be. Now a final adjustment. It's gonna have to sit for like 24 hours, I believe. Okay, so this has to cure for 24 hours. And we have the little covers, and those can go over those holes there too, right there. So this, obviously, we're gonna have to come back and adjust this a little bit, higher or lower, so it meshes with the wall perfectly. So these can be adjusted, and I'm gonna show you how to do that when we come back. But yeah, I think it's looking really good, actually, for a little bit of elbow grease, and pretty excited to show you guys the final thing here. So we're gonna have to wait 24 hours, and then we can come back and finish this up here. All right, friends, so here we go, final steps, and we just need to adjust this a little bit. Sometimes the walls aren't perfectly plumb, so there's a little gap here. Now, just simply unscrew your little silver cap off of here, and then loosen this up a little bit with an Allen key, and then on the side or on top. So you're gonna have a little hole right there. You can put a screwdriver there and or an Allen key, and you just rotate that, and that'll lift the wheel up or down. So depending on how you need it, maybe the wall's off a little bit this way. This wall leaned out a little bit, so I had to cant the door that way a little bit. So this one I had to make it come up a little bit. Left makes it rise, turn this one to the left, and to the right makes it fall down. And then you'll have to adjust these a little bit to make sure they're under the bars where they're at. But that's all you have to do. So take this off the cap. Sorry, I'll show you that. The cap right here. Just loosen that up, take it off, loosen this a little bit, and then turn this to the left is going to raise it up. And if you turn it to the right a little bit, it's going to lower it a little bit. So that way, there was quite a gap, the wall here. So I was shutting this, and there was a gap at the top. You don't want that. You want it flush with the wall, so that way the water isn't gonna come pouring out somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna adjust the other ones and give you guys a final view here. But it's been about 24 hours, and this now has hardened down here. So we got a good seal all the way around there. I don't see any way any water's getting out. Really happy with how it's looking so far. I'm gonna just adjust this, the final little bit here, and then do the final shot here. All right, my friends, so here we are, finally done, adjusted those. My shower, the sides aren't level, so they kind of go out at the top, so it's a little difficult. I adjusted the top ones, just pull those off like I showed you before. Anyways, here it is. Pretty much no gap on the sides. It rolls nice and smooth here. So as we can see, just glides back and forth, easy as pie. Very nice looking. I like the stainless steel look here. It rolls pretty much effortlessly. Just rolls right along there, nice and smooth. Seems rather sturdy and secure. Not the easiest install I've ever done, but definitely need a couple people would be a lot easier. But once you get the hang of it, not bad at all. I really like how the glass, it doesn't really leave any fingerprints either. You touch on it and it just kind of goes away. So everything about this is, yeah, I really like it. We just had a curtain up here before, and now this is, see, a nice seal all along the edge there. So this definitely works a lot better, looks a lot nicer, and a lot more functional too. Easy to clean, easy to wipe off. I just think it's a really nice upgrade. So it was a little bit of a struggle at some parts, but all in all, just make sure you get everything as level as possible, and you're gonna turn out with a really good finished product here. So I ran some water in there too, nothing leaking on the outside here. So I'm really happy with this, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's helpful. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.